I recorded a celebratory reading the other day. Not really realizing that it was a celebratory reading, even though that's kind of my vibe. Is either I'm gonna blow up the world, but also, like that's me, both. All the time. It just depends which one surfaces. And it just doesn't feel like it's time for that celebratory reading quite yet. So if you're dealing with some type of bad news or unpleasant news right now, this is just confirming what you've already been doing. You're standing in your strength, in your power, which is creating, being, sitting, connecting. And the environment around you, it's giving, synchronizing whatever the hell energetic work you just did over that moon and all the bop, 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 bop. Conduit, acceptance, revival, external energies. Self as an example, conduit, acceptance, revival. What this is telling me is basically that energy from childhood where the people you love, you see them argue and you're like, well, but how come? Like, how come? Carrying that energy with you throughout your life. So for me, believing that eventually people would be able to build a bridge, accept each other for who they are, accept what happened, accept who they are now, accept what things are now, accept the bigger picture, and that there's bigger things to everything. And being able to create new opportunities together, work together, rise together, spend time together without constantly arguing or feeling like you need to consistently be in a stronghold, chokehold type energy. That's okay. It shouldn't take strength to be around the people that are for you. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, you guys? Okay, so we got Four of Swords and the King of Swords and the Magician. I wanted to say Magician first. Death Becomes Her is a movie you may want to look into watching, and There's Something About Mary is a movie that you may be wanting to watch. You're not naive or stupid or whatever for believing that people can get along, that people can see each other for who they truly are. That every detail can be a distraction. And that's super 111, that's super like sexual, and that like you're resting in your own energy. Anything that was kind of undesired, anything that you're tired of, you're safe from that energy. You're being realized that you're being realized. You're realizing that oftentimes treating people with the compassion that they deserve, the time that they deserve, giving them the resources that they deserve, without having to, like, you don't have to choose who to give to, when to give, where to give, because you are just so in tune with yourself. You are so in tune with yourself. You know when to stop, when to go. And during this hibernation, during this passing, during this preparation, of course, patience, resilience, this wanted to come out, the world, okay. That was kind of coming up earlier too. Ooh. Ooh. You may be also figuring out that detaching doesn't mean losing humanity. Detaching from knowing a certain thing, being a certain thing, creates the room to make these really important, logical, and magical decisions. If you felt like you needed to choose between physical and spiritual, or science and magic, or whatever it is, you're seeing that it's all connected, it's all the same thing. You're understanding exactly who, where, when, what, how. You're becoming more confident in your abilities. And you're picking up some new ones along the way. And sharing your knowledge, sharing your power isn't giving away your power. You can always take it back. It's like giving a little boost, giving a little extra protection. The Chariot and the Four of Coins. So interesting, because this Four of Coins card specifically this one, this lady, she traps all the mythical, there's like two. She traps like two mythical animals. And since people cannot really, she like dolls them up, and she also kidnaps regular animals and dolls them up to make it seem like a superb, supernatural circus. Ooh, it's not that you were putting your energy in the wrong place, it's just that it's shifting. That's all that it is. And it's normal to feel off balance during those times, because you yourself are balancing out. The decisions you made were very good. The decisions you're making are very good. You're not overworking yourself. You're taking the time. 10 of Wands. You're taking the time to build, fix any cracks, to share. You're also, like, things are just being revealed to you about yourself just so easily. What is it like to share the load? What is it like to not constantly argue, but to see how each situation, circumstance, connection, energy balances So if you're removing, bringing in, you're just readjusting. Nothing is permanent. Nothing is ever permanent. Permanence resides within you. Which is kind of dual too, if you really think about it. You're in control of someone's justice. Oh. Defining or redefining, revisiting what loyalty, the definition of loyalty, means to you. When you reach that root, it will be shown to you the different ways that it can appear in your life. This will help balance any emotions and bring you back to bring you back to yourself, whatever that means for you. The help is being received. And in turn, the help, I don't know about y'all, but the people who are the most passionate and caring about life that I've experienced, the people who make me want to keep on living, they understand that the world isn't perfect and there's a lot of fucked up shit that goes on in this world. They understand that pain comes, pain goes, triumph over triumph. These people want to heal the world and burn the world at the same time. The people who pretend like all you need to do is just get all of the, and this is the formula. You are reminding people, we are reminding people that the people who are constantly on the move, trying to go. Life is the best, 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 life is the best. 24/7 are not being desirably authentic. Because if you see everything as the best all the time, and you can't give a that's fucked up, hey, check that. If you can't do that, then life may be good for you and maybe the people closest to you, which there's nothing really wrong with that. But like, you're putting your money where your mouth is. You're putting food where their mouth is. Oh, there's actually like a real life example of that today. Like there's so much meaning, but so little meaning at the same time. When people deny the atrocities of life in general, they deny parts of themselves. They deny the part of themselves that is also dying. Sorry, not trying to say a true verse, but if you have been worried about where you've been placing your money, you have been putting it in all the right places. All that's happening is your awareness is expanding and your vibration is rising. So Knight of Wands, 5 of Coins, the Hierophant, 3 of Swords, Queen of Wands. Why was that? Was that so hard for me to say? It's giving you were raised with heartbreak energy. You had to survive in heartbreak energy. You had to find the simple joys in heartbreak energy. And because of that, because of your journey, you understand. You understand what it takes to get to that point. You understand that there's no weaknesses. That even when you're against each other, that your opponents still deserve respect to a certain degree. You're learning where your limits are, what happens when you pass your limits, and how to be kinder when someone is purposely pushing your buttons. We can even rewrite that if we want to, because I don't think that's what anyone ever intends to do. And when you know someone's intention, even if they hurt you badly, you can work with that. I say I'm a narcissist. I say you, I'm a manipulator. I say we, I'm intrusive. I'm an intruder. So which is it? Oh, God. There were so many judgments, so many anteaters. There were so many judgments that you had to work through. Maybe the anteater is helpful with that, but there's so many. Okay, yeah, maybe like the anteater, and then it has all the little ants, and like ants, you know, like there's a lot of them. They're little, but they're strong. So maybe your problems were little, but strong, and all of that. There was so much shit going on that you had to fucking sort through. That there's in the judgments that you didn't even catch on to, you're catching on to it now. You are catching on to it now. And so some of those feelings maybe kind of like poof, poof, Because you've already kind of, it's like, oh, it's kind of like the others. It's kind of like I've already freaking dealt with it. Like, and because you're in that space and that energy, the way you respond, it's like people respond to you differently also. And you don't have to take it all to heart. And you know that sometimes the receiver of that, stop judging me with that frick energy, can take that to heart. And so when you're kinder and more compassionate, it kind of like eases that blow for them a little bit, and they can bloop. If you've been struggling with taking things personally, your body has actually alchemized this energy, like, and you just do it naturally now. Like, you know when to give more, when to give less. I feel like I'm kind of repeating that over and over, but it has to do with labels. It has to do with what other people have said, what has hurt them, mistaking past pain as divine guidance. What feels the most live for you when you're making a decision? What calls to your heart? What pulls your heart? What tightens your throat? What activates different parts of you? Love and initiation. Oh. Also, unconditional love, initiation, of course you're gonna receive some shit, like some good stuff, like some shit, you know, like some stuff, like your manifestations, like some of those are coming in, even if it's from a past version of you, and you're like, wow, I'm just actually, whatever. Okay, don't let anybody make you feel bad about that, what you're receiving, because you know that you give back, right? So you deserve everything you receive. You are being given to without being asked for anything in return, and yet you continue to give. So stop feeling bad about that. Stop letting the distractions of what makes someone good or healthy fuck up your flow and your balance and your connection to yourself. Take this gently if you can, but when somebody is like, fuck Earth, fuck people, fuck human, like, what is going on here? And like the good people are getting hurt, what you perceive to be good, because everybody's hurting each other. You don't have to worry about what the fuck is going on in the big picture if you know personally you are handling what you wish to see from the rest of humanity. Okay? Ancient memory weaver. When someone is giving up on humanity, giving up on themselves, oh, well, you know, this is just a trial and you gotta get through this, and oh, well. What will some people say? I didn't ask to be here. I didn't ask to be born. Oh, well, actually, you did. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck if it's true. I don't. Because I know myself, and I know my bitch ass would not, like, That is not something that people want to hear. That is not something that makes me feel better, or the people that I know feel better. Oh, well, well, they deserved it, they're a grown fucking person. Oh, well, Yeah, not everybody's had the same resources as you. Not everybody's had the same love as you. Not everybody's had the same life as you. Not everybody has the same vibration, same soul as you. So yeah, that doesn't, because when you really go deep into it, you see that there's so much meaning and so little meaning at the same time. That what the fuck happened before and what the fuck is about to happen doesn't always matter if you don't feel that way right now. And so then the focus is on how to alchemize and balance that energy of the past and the future to be most at peace and most joyous in your present. You came to Earth to do this. You came to Earth to do. What the fuck? Like, you know what I mean? Like, a child's getting beat, a child's suicidal, they come up to you and you're just like, well, you decided, you create your reality, you're the one who chose this, well, this is your purpose, is to fucking get abused your whole childhood and then figure it the fuck out when you're adult and then have to try and fucking figure it out, like, something doesn't fucking sound right there to me. And you can't know. There's no way of knowing if this life is better than the next, or if there is a next, or what the fuck. There's no way to be sure. Not knocking the people who have abilities to like tap into that shit. That, like, I'm not talking about you, okay? This right here, labeling each other and being afraid of each other, like y'all never had a fucking major crash out. And God bless you if your life has been so 420, so fucking handy dandy that you never reached a fucking point where you had to fight for your fucking life. Okay? Congratulations, good for you. This is for everyone else. This is for the people that got left behind. 4, 4, 4. Oh, she gets everything handed to her. Oh, she gets all the support in the world. She complains about nothing. Oh, she's lazy. She doesn't want to work. Oh,